Let's do it.
Let's begin with a...
Let's go.
Chihiro's fatal injury. It appears it was a head wound.
According to the Monokuma file, the killer used a blunt instrument. But what kind of blunt instrument could it have been?
I bet it was an iron pipe.
Interesting. That certainly would make for...
Poor Chihiro.
Chihiro's fatal injury. It appears it was a head...
According to the Monokuma file, what kind of blunt...
I bet it was an iron pipe.
No, that's wrong.
Oogie boogie, coogie loogie.
Can we agree that the object that dealt the fatal blow was the dumbbell
water
found at the scene of the crime? It was covered in blood, and there was nothing else at the scene that could have caused that kind of injury.
And the wound on the victim's head is consistent with the shape of the dumbbell. As far as I'm concerned, there's no mistake and no room for doubt on this one.
You looked at her head wound?
Yay! That's so creepy!
No, it ain't.
If you don't mind, I will proceed from here. Let's move on to discussion of the culprit. Although, I believe the criminal behind this heinous act is already quite clear.
What? For real?
Chihiro's killer is the fiendish serial killer, Genocide Jack.
Lines of white noise will appear to disrupt your reactions. Truthfuls will just appear if they hit these lines, so think of them as obstacles in order to keep this white noise from getting in the way. Oh, great. Let's do it. We got silences now.
Going up.
The culprit is Genocide Jack. I'm sure of it. Case closed, as far as I'm concerned.
But that's impossible!
Why? What makes it impossible?
Jump back in the water.
Well, I mean,
Whee!
there's just no proof for it.
Hey, so, speaking of Genocide Jack, I don't know who that is!
The culprit is Genocide Jack. I'm sure of it. Case closed, as far as I'm concerned.
But that's impossible!
Why? What makes it impossible?
Well, I mean, come on. There's just no proof for it.
No, that's wrong.
Yeah, break through them words. Let's go.
I might know one reason he could be involved.
Let's go.
What?
I found this file while I was looking around the archive in the library. I guess it's some kind of confidential file the police put together about the Genocide Jack case.
What? That's kinda weird as shit, isn't it? What was something like that doing in the library?
The why of it is probably more trouble than it's worth, so let's forget about that for now. More importantly, it outlines all the specifics of every Genocide Jack case in exceeding detail. According to the file, there appear to be two defining characteristics in every Genocide Jack case. The first is that a bloody message is found written at the scene of every murder.
Oh, that's right. Boob lust.
Boob lust? What?
No. It's actually bloodlust.
Boob lust? Are you serious right
But
now?
more important is the other characteristic, and it's something that has never been made public.
Never made public? What the hell is it?
Why don't you
I got it! Apparently, in every Genocide Jack case, the killer suspends the body in a certain way. Other than the killer, The only people who know about this are the higher-ups in the police department.
However, Chihiro was most definitely suspended in the same way.
Just
So,
without scissors.
how did the culprit know about this when only high-level police officials were aware of it? There's only one logical answer I can think of. It's because the culprit in this case is the real Genocide Jack.
No fucking way!
You're saying Genocide Jack is one of us?
Yes, in fact, it's Toko.
What?
Genocide Jack's true identity is Toko Fukawa.
You lie!
Yeah, I don't believe that.
What? Hey,
Where did you get
okay,
that from?
wait, hold on a sec.
Yeah,
Toko
where did...
has, like, bloodophobia or whatever, remember? What kind of serial killer is afraid of blood?
Is Toko Genocide Jack? The answer is yes and no.
Another riddle? Man, why has this gotta be so complicated?
I'm so confused. Alright, here we go. Argument time. Oh no, Hangman's Gambit. Alright. I forgot how to do these. Okay, yeah. No, that can't be it. It has to be... Dude, man. Nope, okay. No, it's not that. Is it C? It is C. G. Schizo.
Now I understand.
What? Schizophrenic or something?
Is it because Genocide Jack has a split personality?
Oh!
I think I read that somewhere in the file, too. They thought that the suspect might have, what did they call it? Dissociative identity disorder.
Oh, okay. But still, to go and say that about Miss Fukawa is...
Perfectly acceptable. Toko's strange behavior after seeing the body is proof enough that she has a split personality.
I got it! You're talking about how she started acting totally different than usual, right?
That's right. Think back. She fainted when she saw Chihiro's corpse, and then, when she woke up...
She was acting funny, that's for sure. That melancholy tone of hers completely disappeared.
Don't go assigning adjectives to my tone without permission.
Not to mention, once she regained consciousness and saw Chihiro's body again, she was utterly calm. In other words, within her is one personality that can handle blood, and one that obviously can.
So when Toko trapped herself in her room, it's because she was scared of Genocide Jack?
The reason she locked herself in her room wasn't to keep other people from getting in. It was to keep her other personality from getting out.
What?
Toko was afraid. Afraid of the murderous fiend inside of her. Of killing even more people.
How?
Yeah. How can you know all this?
I do believe you misunderstood her. What she's trying to say isn't, how can you know all this? No. What she wants to know is, how could you tell them?
Huh?
Last night, just before Monokuma gave his motive speech, Toko and I had a strange conversation. She told me a most interesting story. She said a murderous fiend lived within her, and she was afraid it could appear and attack at any time. And that trepidation is what's caused her to have such a bleak attitude. Isn't that right, Toko?
This is all a lie. Right, Toko?
You said you wouldn't tell anyone.
What?
You promised! I can't believe you lied!
You have only yourself to blame. You came to me with your tragic little story. I didn't ask you to.
Damn! Byakuya going off.
This
Chill out,
is the
homie.
real world, not some romantic fantasy fairy tale. Besides, you broke your promise first. You said that as long as you were here, no matter what, you wouldn't let Genocide Jack kill anyone. But in spite of that promise...
Oh boy.
You said if I kept my promise, you would
Go.
go out with me. That's the only
Go,
reason
go, 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 go.
I
We gotta go
promised.
now. We gotta go now.
How many times do I have to tell you? I never said that. But you weren't able to do it.
Doesn't matter. We gotta
You
go.
just...
Either get shot
I tried.
But
or
your efforts were useless.
shoot off.
What a disappointment.
I hate you.
Well, the opening act is nearly finished. All that's left is to hear from the person in question directly.
I hope Byakuya dies, to be honest. This man is fucked up.
The person? You don't mean...
Oh, what's happening? Oh, shit. Oh!
Well, hello there! Is it me you were hoping to see?
Oh my god!
Genocide Jill?
Yes!
Oh.
What the heck?
Freaking grenades,
So
bro.
you figured it out, huh? Well, whatever. What are you gonna do? I'm the ultimate murderous fiend, Genocide Jack! Or better yet, let's go with Genocide Jill!
What the fuck is this?
Toko.
What happened to you?
What the fuck?
Not Toko. That's a loser name. And what happened is a textbook split personality. So what if one of them happens to be a serial killer? You should turn a blind eye to one's fault.
Oh my
So
god.
intense.
Like they say, sound in murderous mind, sound in murderous body.
This one is so different from the one we've come to know.
Yes, well, the world is composed of a front and a back, you know. Just like how every inning has a top and a bottom, or how in the depths of every truth lives a little lie. Behind every dark and gloomy soul lives another that shines as bright as the sun.
He's insane.
Miss Jack, Jill, can I ask you a question?
What's up?
Some of us think you might be the mastermind behind our entire situation. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I'll tell you. I am the mastermind of all masterminds. Just kidding.
Then it's not true?
Of course it's not true! How dare you try to link me to that creepazoid! And another thing, the police and government they just let this idiotic, bloodthirsty maniac go buck wild all over town!
Sure, I'm a bloodthirsty maniac, but life is pain, right? To live is to hurt other people. It's a necessary evil if you want to survive. The act of living itself causes pain for everyone. Just kidding again!
This should be enough to convince you. This murderous fiend is responsible for Chihiro's death. There's clearly a motive, so there should be no doubt.
A motive?
Oh, that's sick.
Remember what Monokuma told us? If someone didn't murder and graduate within 24 hours, an embarrassing memory or secret would be revealed. Well, let's assume that Toko's secret was about Genocide Jack. If a secret like that came to light, Toko's life would have undoubtedly been forever ruined. So she had a very clear motive to never have that side of herself exposed.
Interesting. Very, very, very interesting. But sorry, as much as I hate to admit it, I'm not the culprit.
Column 1. Roll
But I
2.
cannot imagine anyone other than you could murder someone in such a bizarre fashion. Maybe so, but nevertheless, it's the truth.
Do you really expect any of us to believe you?
Yeah.
Rip.
I could never believe a word you said, you
sorry,
monster.
Graves, dude. I don't know. I suck, man. Roll 2.
Here we go. Now start the debate, bitches.
Sorry, but I didn't kill anyone.
You say that, but do you really expect any of us to believe it?
Perhaps if you had an alibi, that would change things. Oh, an alibi, huh? Now we're talking.
When you compare your past murders to this, the modus operandi matches. What more proof do we need? Give it up. You killed her.
Alright.
Sorry, but I didn't kill anyone.
You say that, but do you really expect any of us to believe it?
Perhaps if you had an alibi, that would change things. Oh, an alibi, huh? Now we're talking.
When you compare your past murders to this incident, the modus operandi matches completely.
Shoot!
Sorry, but I didn't kill anyone.
You say that, but do you really expect any of us to believe it?
Perhaps if you had an alibi, that would change things. Oh, an alibi, huh? Now we're talking.
When you compare your past murders to this incident, the modus operandi matches complete. What more proof do we need? Give it up. You killed her.
Sorry, but
You say that, but
perhaps if you had an... Oh, an alibi, huh?
When you compare your past murders to the modus operandi matches completely.
What?
Shoot!
Is either that one or the other
Sorry,
one?
but I didn't kill anyone.
you say that, but do
Perhaps if you had an... Oh, an alibi.
When you compare your the modus operandi, what more proof do we need? Give it up. You killed her.
Sorry, but I...
you say that, but
Perhaps if you had an... Oh, an alibi.
When you compare your past, the modus operandi matches completely.
Bro.
Shoot!
Sorry, but I didn't kill anyone.
you say that, but do you really?
Perhaps if you had an alibi. Oh, an alibi.
When you compare your the modus operandi, what more proof? Give it up. You killed her.
Sorry, but I didn't kill anyone.
You
Bro,
say
let
that,
me
but do you?
Perhaps if you had an... Oh, an alibi.
When you compare your the modus operandi, what more proof?
I'm gonna
Give it
shoot
up.
that for them.
You killed her.
Sorry, but I didn't kill anyone.
You say that, but
Perhaps if you had an... Oh, an alibi.
When you compare your the modus operandi, what more proof? Give it up. You killed her.
Sorry, but I didn't kill anyone.
No.
Shoot!
Ah!
I refuse to give up yet!
I'm gonna die. I don't... What?
Sorry, but I didn't kill anyone.
you say that, but do you really?
Perhaps if you had an...
No!
When you compare your the modus operandi,
I
what
knew
more
someone
proof?
was up with Graves,
Give it
bro.
up. You killed her.
Sorry, but I didn't kill anyone.
You say that, but
Perhaps if you had an... Oh, an alibi.
When you compare your the modus operandi, what more proof? Give it up. You killed her.
Sorry, but I didn't kill anyone.
Oh no, Ghosty. Oh, Ghosty
Shoot.
fighting.
Sorry, but I didn't kill anyone.
you say that, but do you really...
Perhaps if you had an... Oh, an alibi!
When you compare your past murders to the modus operandi, what more proof? Give it up. You killed her.
Sorry, but I didn't kill anyone!
You say that, but do you really...
Perhaps if you had an... Oh, an alibi!
When you compare your the modus operandi, what more proof? Give it up. You killed her.
Sorry, but I didn't kill anyone!
No.
Shoot!
Sorry, but I didn't kill anyone!
You say that, but do you really...
Perhaps if you had an... Oh, an alibi!
When you compare your the modus operandi, what more proof? Give it up. You killed her.
Sorry, but I didn't kill anyone!
What? Which one is it?
Shoot!
There's no
Sorry,
other
but I didn't...
You say that, but...
Perhaps if you had an alibi... Oh, an alibi, huh? Now we're talking!
When you compare your past murders to this incident, the modus operandi matches completely.
I swear I'm done.
What more proof do we need? Give it up. You killed her.
Sorry, but I...
You say that, but...
Perhaps if you had an alibi... Oh, an alibi, huh? Now...
When you compare your past murder, the modus operandi matches completely.
Shoot!
No, what am I supposed to...
Bro, what?
Sorry, but
You say that, but...
Perhaps if you had an alibi... Oh, an alibi, huh?
When you compare your past murders to this incident, the modus operandi matches
alone.
completely.
This is a mission alone.
What?
I'm on the mission alone, DJ.
Shoot!
I'm literally so mad.
Why?
Bro, I'm literally looking up a video because nothing is working right now.
I refuse to give up
They
yet!
literally did something and I'm doing it the exact same way and it's not working. I'm so confused. What? Do I need to like restart the game or something?
What? I'm playing the mission
Sorry,
alone
but I
right
didn't
now.
kill
Holy crap.
anyone!
You say that, but do you really expect any of us to believe it?
Perhaps if you had an alibi, that would change things. Oh, an alibi, huh? Now we're talking!
When you compare your past murders to this incident, the modus operandi matches completely.
Thank you!
No, that's wrong!
Thank you! Oh my god, it finally worked. I think it was because I accidentally went
Are
on
the
this
methods
again.
of murder really exactly the same? I think there's a slight difference between the Genocide Jack cases and this one.
you don't know? Well then, human garbage, let me tell you! I murder with passion and conviction. I consider myself a professional, and I have a very particular way of doing things. Imagine you go to a fancy Italian restaurant. They're very picky about the noodles, the sauce, everything. But what happened to Chihiro?
Oh, I'm supposed to hide
It'd be like
in
if
the
that
bathroom.
same Italian restaurant started using ragu or Chef Boyardee. This is no creation of mine.
Let me rephrase that, in a way that maybe makes more sense. There are two clear differences between the Genocide Jack cases and this one. I got it! For one, the cause of death is different. In the Genocide Jack murders, all the victims were killed the same way. According to the case file, they were all apparently killed with a pair of scissors.
Exactly.
But Chihiro died from a blow to the head, right?
Ah, yes. That is remarkably different from the other murders.
Wouldn't it be strange for someone who kills the same way without fail to suddenly change their method? And there's more. One more conflicting detail.
That's right! In my recipe of murder, if the bloody message is the tortellini, then the arrangement of the body would be the pesto sauce!
Could you please stop comparing killing people to cooking?
So, are you saying the other difference has to do with how the body was arranged?
Oh my god. You okay, homie?
I got it! Do you remember what the killer used to suspend her?
Yeah, the
They
cord.
used some kind of rope to hang her up by her wrists.
What is your point?
Well, in all the previous Genocide Jack cases, something else was used to suspend them.
Scissors.
Specifically, pairs of razor-sharp scissors.
This is definitely a mission. Holy.
And guess what? I use my own specially designed scissors for the murders and the arrangement. Like I said, I'm a professional, so naturally I'm very picky about the tools I use.
Alejandro.
And you know what else? Big Mac said there's two differences, but he's wrong.
Big Mac? Are you referring to me?
Listen up, Big Mac. There's actually one more difference.
Huh?
My word, you really didn't notice? Take a look at who the victims were in each Genocide Jack case. There's a pattern there, just waiting to be discovered.
A pattern?
Figure that out, and it'll be plain as death why I couldn't have possibly killed that little lolly girl.
No,
They
someone's
were all
coming.
boys, right? Or they all had...
I got it! Is it because Chihiro was a girl?
Bingo! Bullseye! Right on the money!
What are you talking about?
In all the Genocide Jack cases, all the victims had something in common. Huh?
They were all guys?
That's right! The people I kill with such passion and conviction are all adorable little men! I can't believe I said it! I'm so embarrassed!
The hell is wrong with you?
I can't help it! I'm just a full-throttle boy-on-boy fangirl, and the mopey side of me just hates it.
Oh, so she's like a fucking...
But now I'm on the fast track to becoming a full-fledged fan madam!
Yeah,
So since Chihiro was a girl and not an adorable little man, you wouldn't kill her?
Would an Italian chef suddenly start making ramen just because they're both noodles? Don't be stupid. I have too much passion and conviction to cross that line. That's the absolute reality of the one and only.
We get it. You've clearly explained your hobby and your philosophy. But that's not all there is to it. It's a different matter entirely, when you're forced to kill in order to survive.
Quiet, lowly cur!
Lowly? Cur?
I would never kill for a reason as petty as mere survival. And if by some fluke I did kill to survive, why would I bother with the message and arrangement? It'd make me the obvious suspect! Correct! That does make some amount of sense. Plus, whatever reason I have for killing, I would never leave out my prized scissors. Who would go out of their way to use a big, stupid, heavy dumbbell?
Maybe you used the dumbbell because you couldn't find any scissors in the school?
Any scissors? I don't just use any scissors. I only use my own set of high-class envy of the entire world scissors!
Okay, whatever. There still aren't any in the school.
Are you sure about that?
Because in order to lift a dumbbell, I don't think it was a Fumi. They would have to be someone strong enough to lift it.
Da 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 da!
Okay, there we go. The scissors are out.
She's fully equipped.
God damn. She just pulled out some fucking scissors like a pair of kunais.
That's right! So I can kill anywhere, anytime. Why would I resort to dumbbells or rope when I have my trusty scissors by my side? Go ahead, tell me I'm wrong. You can't, can you? Gutter dogs, all of you. Not to mention, I have no clue how to tie a good knot. So rope's totally out of the question anyway.
Okay, so she can't tie.
I have no idea what's going on anymore. Could such a heinous villain really be innocent?
But the body really was suspended, right? And nobody but the police knew about that.
Yeah. That's why we figured it had to be the real deal and not some copycat killer or whatever.
Byakuya. He knew about it.
Here's my answer. Byakuya, it's possible you could have found out, isn't it? You'd have no problem gaining access to classified government documents or internal police records. Plus, you'd already looked through the Genocide Jack file before this all happened, hadn't you?
Are you saying Mr. Togami
yes,
did it?
Get him out of here!
Then the reason he pushed the theory of Genocide Jack being the killer so hard was because he wanted to pin the crime on her.
Yes!
He rearranged the scene to disguise it and make it look like I put my stamp on it. The adorable glasses man was behind it all. Oh, I'm on fire!
What the
Well, Byakuya, what's your response?
I see. So now the suspicion falls on me. Then I must ask, when would you say I began acting suspicious? Surely you must have an answer.
Look, the way you were acting right before we discovered the body was a little strange. You wanted to go to the girls' locker room right away, right? But since you're a guy...
I should have naturally thought of the boys' locker room first. Is that what you want to say? The victim was Chihiro, a girl. Hence why I said we should check the girls' locker room.
Nothing strange about that, I'd say.
On the contrary, there's something very strange.
Okay then, what's so strange about it? Go ahead, share with the rest of the class.
Oh, why?
Oh my god, and more? Truth flashback.
Explosives? Bro.
Alright, here we go. Let's go. Monochrome file 2.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body. But he was acting weird... how?
If you're presented with the opportunity to check out the girls' locker room,
you absolutely take it! That's a natural reaction for any guy!
The victim was Chihiro, who was...
Yeah!
No, that's wrong!
I knew it! That was the only one it could have been.
I'll
Let's
tell
get
you
it.
what's so strange about that. Because
How
up
did I
until we
know?
actually discovered the body, we couldn't have known who the victim
I
was.
just shot it immediately.
So your claim that you went to the girls' locker room first because Chihiro was the victim doesn't hold up.
I see. That's a good answer, I must admit. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. But your reasoning is still too weak.
Huh?
What's wrong? Is that it? Surely you've got more than that. Go ahead. Show us. What's the matter? You're not finished already, are you? There must be more to it.
There is. I think.
There is more to it. Think about it. We just talked about the differences between this case and past Genocide Jack incidents. The proof you're looking for is hidden in there.
Oh? Proof that I'm the culprit, you mean?
Oh god, here we go. Argument time.
What? The difference between the cases? You want me to explain it again? When I want to kill, I use my very own special scissors. And I use those same scissors to arrange the body. But Chihiro was suspended with... It was some kind of rope. Was it not?
That's right! It absolutely was!
Then there must be something very fishy indeed about that rope.
Hey, Byakuya, where'd you get it from, huh?
I'd never seen that rope before in my life. Obviously,
somebody else must have had it hidden away somewhere.
What? The difference between the cases? You want me to explain it again? When I want to kill, I use those same... But Chihiro, it was some kind of...
That's right!
Then there must be something very...
Hey, Byakuya, where'd you get it from?
I'd never seen that rope before in my life.
Cap! Cap!
No, that's wrong!
Cap! It does land.
Actually, I'm pretty sure you have seen it
either
before.
like the extension cord or the...
Because, you see, that rope, or should I say...
Charger!
That extension cord?
Okay, or the extension cord. I don't know what to call it.
What? An extension cord?
Byakuya, you've used the extension cord in the library more than once, haven't you? And the same extension cord that was in the library all this time went missing after the murder. And there's no way someone who uses that extension cord as much as you do wouldn't discover that fact.
Then Byakuya must be the one who took the extension cord. I can't imagine any other possibility.
So it really was Byakuya.
That's really what you think? Then your conclusion is something like this? I killed Chihiro in the girls' locker room, then hung her up and wrote that bloody message. I intentionally made it look like Genocide Jack was behind it. Is that about right? What's wrong? I asked you if you think
Why is this
that's
mission
what
so
happened.
hard?
Hell yes, that's what happened.
It's like one of the hardest
So that's it, right? Byakuya's the killer.
For real, now I know
It's
why.
the hardest one to do on veteran, or the hardest mode, or whatever it's called. Like it's almost...
It's
I
hard.
don't disagree with not disagreeing.
It's hard. It's like
He kept
gets
calling
spotted
this a
so
game,
easily.
right?
Yeah, it's one of the... it's like
Sorry, but could we hold on just a
I
second?
have to jump through the window. or
I
else, dude.
think we need to talk about this a little more.
Huh?
Oh.
Do we really need to? We've already decided who did it.
I know, but still,
there's
there's something that's still bothering me.
Is that right? And
No,
what,
actually, I
pray
think
tell,
Byakuya
is
did it.
still
I hope he
bothering
did
you?
it, actually. I wanna see him
killed her
die.
in the girls' locker room, then disguised my crime. Specifically, I dressed it up to make it look like it was the work of a homicidal psychopath. What about all that bothers you?
Shoot! I got it! You
Oh,
say
it's in
you
the girls'
killed
locker room.
Chihiro in the girls' locker room, right? But are you sure about that? Isn't it possible that the murder took place
Yeah,
somewhere
because he
else?
can't get in because of the thing. He can't
How
get in.
disappointing. What kind of question is that? Even in the world of disappointments, this is a true letdown. She was found dead in the girls' locker room. There is absolutely no question about that. How could the scene of the crime have been anywhere else?
Well, I think it's entirely possible that she was killed somewhere else, then carried there later, along with the rest of the murder scene.
The rest of the murder scene? That was awfully specific. Please tell me you have a reason for saying all of that.
I believe I do.
Hey, don't just move on without permission! What do you mean she was killed somewhere else?
He can't
Come
get
on,
into the girls' locker
Makoto.
room.
If there's any chance the murder took place somewhere else, let's see the proof.
Card reader.
Shoot!
Give me a chance, bro. I don't even. Is there an achievement for not getting spotted in alone?
Oh, the locker
I
room
got it!
It got switched.
The proof that she was killed somewhere else is the poster that's hanging in each locker room.
Your proof is some posters?
The poster in the girls' locker room was a picture of a big-boobed supermodel. But why would the girls' locker room have a poster like that?
I bet those massive jugs of hers were totally fake!
Meanwhile, the boys' locker room had a poster of the super popular boy band Tornado.
Oh,
Again,
nah, chill out.
That doesn't
Don't
really
come in
seem
here.
to belong in a boys' locker room.
So you're saying that maybe the posters were switched?
And there's one other thing I noticed about the locker rooms. You know what I'm talking about, right, Sakura?
You're referring to my protein coffee, aren't you?
That is a keeper.
Protein coffee?
While I was in the girls' locker room earlier, I spilled some protein coffee on the carpet. But I noticed that after the murder, the stain had been totally scrubbed away.
I got it! The stain on the girls' locker room carpet wasn't scrubbed away. In fact, I found it on the boys' locker room carpet.
That's definitely the stain from my protein coffee.
Then, does that mean that the carpets were switched too? But why would anyone do that?
To move the murder scene from one locker room to the other. It's certainly plausible, don't you think?
Hang on, we'll be right back.
River? Oh, why is it flooded? Oh. Stem. Bro.
Alright, let's do this.
What?
In other words, in order to completely swap the scene of the crime, the bloodstained poster and carpet were moved along with the dead body. By doing this, the killer was able to change the entire room where the murder took place.
I can certainly follow your reasoning, but
scary,
why would the culprit bother doing that?
Huh?
Why would they go to all that trouble of switching the scene of the crime? Actually, an even bigger question. If the murder did take place in the boys' locker room, then how did Chihiro get in the boys' locker room in the first place?
Oh, that's true. How did she get in there?
To get into the locker rooms, you have to swipe your e-handbook across the card reader device. But Chihiro's handbook should have only allowed her access to the girls' locker room. She had no way to get into the boys' locker room to begin with.
No, she did have a way, and I can tell you what it was.
I highly doubt that.
Shut up! I'm telling you, I know how she could have done it.
Is it really possible?
Oh,
could Chihiro really have gotten into the boys' locker room somehow?
Ah! I've got it! She must have hacked her e-handbook!
Shoot!
Is it really possible? Could Chihiro really have gotten into the boys' locker rooms?
Ah! She must have hacked her e-handbook! She was the ultimate programmer, after all. I'm sure that would have been no problem for her.
No, I don't think that's it. She used the thing that was in the main hall.
Huh? What thing?
I'm talking about Leon's handbook, of course.
That's wrong.
No, that's wrong.
It's broken.
No, I don't think Chihiro used Leon's handbook.
Why not?
Because Leon's handbook was broken.
Oh. Well, then, yeah, I guess that'd be pretty impossible, huh?
I am struck silent by how quickly you gave up.
Plus, isn't there a regulation against using someone else's handbook?
Actually, the rule states that loaning your handbook is prohibited. It says nothing about borrowing one. In other words, you could borrow a dead person's handbook all you want, and you'd be safe.
Yup. Hit the nail square on the noggin.
Of course, if it were broken, that wouldn't make any sense anyway.
So then, she must have hacked hers, like I said. She used her ultimate programmer skills and...
Psst! You can't fix an e-handbook. The instant you open one up, a security buzzer starts blaring.
So, if she didn't use Leon's handbook, and she didn't modify her own handbook...
Maybe Mr. Naegi's initial assumption is just... wrong?
It seems like there's no way she could have got into the boys' locker room.
Were they trans or
so I guess so.
Okay then, I vote for Byakuya!
Hold on a second. I agree with you, though. I think you're on the right track.
What the... You finally decide to open your mouth and that's what you've got to say? There's no way she could get in the boys' locker room, right? So...
Why are you so sure she couldn't get in? There's still one other way she could have gained access.
What?
What are you talking about? What other way is there?
Well, to explain that, why don't we take a little break from the trial? I'd like you all to come see something.
Wait. Just what do you think you're doing?
Don't worry. This'll make the whole trial more exciting. I'm sure that thought must please you.
Huh? It'll make things more exciting? Well, all right then. I declare an official class trial recess.
Huh?
What?
For real?
Now then, what is it you want to show us? It better not be boring or I'll be very unhappy.
Oh, I have no doubt it'll meet your lofty expectations. So, shall we go?
Is she gonna be like a fucking guy?
The girls' locker room?
We've already searched this place top to bottom! What are you trying to pull, Missy?
I'd like you to examine the victim's body one more time.
It's a girl.
Be sure to examine the entire body very...
Examine her carefully? Like
Touch her
using
chest.
our hands? No way, no way, no way, no way, no way!
It's probably best if I don't run my hands all over a girl's dead body.
It's not that I'm creeped out or anything, it's just... based on religious grounds, you know?
Very well. I'll do it.
But you're a girl. You shouldn't have to touch a dead body.
Jack, I'm on the mission
let one
alone,
of the boys
dude.
do it.
No, it's okay. I think Chihiro would rather
Jack.
have a girl examine her.
I'm on
So
the
just
alone
leave
mission.
this to me.
Oh no, no.
Sakura.
What is
God.
this? Some kind of
Run!
girl-on-girl
Run!
action?
Oh
Is
my-
that what you two are about?
That's
Frick
not
all
it
of
at
you.
all.
Ow!
Stop screwing
Frick.
around.
Okay, here I go. I'm sorry, Chihiro. Please
Why is this mission
excuse
so
the
hard,
intrusion.
dude?
It's not.
Be sure to check her entire body, and I believe we will solve this particular mystery.
Her entire
like
body?
16 minutes long.
I know
though,
you
that's
say
why.
that, but... What? This is... What is this...
What is it?
Not possible. It's not possible. This girl is
Ain't no way.
What?
a boy.
I knew it!
Ah, I see. So she was actually a he. Interesting.
I just went out into the
Thank you for
street and ran past
confirming this fact.
everybody and nobody saw me.
Knew it!
What?
The boys, I
Oh.
can't. Why does he scream like
You're
that?
joking, right?
I wouldn't joke about this.
Exit through the window. Woo!
Then it's really true?
Right there, dude. He's right there.
Chihiro was a guy?
I'm so dead, dude. Where'd I go?
Oh, what? You guys
I
didn't
can
know?
hide in here.
Heck, I knew that right off the bat. Chihiro Fujisaki was totally
Probably
a
never
guy.
slammed the door like an idiot, dude.
He was a cross-dresser? Oh, no, I'm really on fire! I wish I had killed him!
So that's what Kyoko wanted to show everyone, huh? Interesting. Yes, that certainly does make things much more exciting. Now let's ride this wave of excitement.
Well, that's bad, isn't it now?
Just go back to the courtroom.
I do apologize. We've all just learned of...
Oil.
And because the
Tax.
victim was male, he would have had no problem gaining access to the
I'd rather
boys'
wait
locker
till they
room.
get past.
Assuming his handbook
What part
did,
are you
in
on?
fact, list his gender as
The
male,
one where they look
then
inside
yes,
the...
that
They
would
go,
be true.
oh, the big house.
Of course his handbook
No,
said he was
no,
a
it comes
boy.
both
He
ways.
dressed like a girl,
I got
but he
the
was
bottle.
a boy through and through.
Eat it!
So
Oh
then,
my God.
there should be no issue with Makoto's initial assertion. The victim was killed in the boys' locker
I
room
got behind it.
and was then later moved to
Run!
the girls'
Oh, I
locker
gotta go.
room, and the killer could have easily
Go, go,
used
go, go, go,
Sayaka
go,
or
go.
Junko's handbook to get into the girls' locker.
So Chihiro
Outta
really
here.
was killed in the
Oh, I'm
boys'
dead,
locker
I'm
room?
dead, I'm dead. Yep.
I still don't understand
This
the
is
motive for moving
hard.
the body, but
Try to do it without a
yes,
gun.
that does seem plausible.
Oh. Nah, you can't even make it past the alley, bro.
well,
I
must
did it
admit,
completely
I
gunless.
did
I
find
just
it
did
rather
knifing.
odd.
Oh.
I did it
I
with
knew
a gun
he
and
felt a
without
little
gun. Dude, it's
off.
so easy though.
There was a certain
Once you get the hang of it.
incongruity to
Bro, I'm
his
dead again
female
because I'm an
body.
idiot.
This is the
Ugh.
most
Once you know how to
titillating
do everything, it gets
situation!
really easy.
So now everything has been connected. All the mysteries have finally become clear.
Okay, well, connected or clear or whatever. We still think you're the killer, remember?
Very interesting. This has become very interesting indeed.
Ah, he's off in his own little
wait,
world.
I can take him down.
What about you, Makoto? After everything we've learned, do you still think Byakuya's the killer?
Well, without a doubt, Byakuya is the one that made Chihiro's death look like Genocide Jack did it.
Oh, I didn't know there was a path going upwards.
I think he might not actually be the killer after all.
Yeah,
what? But aren't you the one who accused him in the first place?
He just seems to be too easygoing about all this. Like he's enjoying us solving the mystery.
Uh-oh.
The way he's acting, it makes it seem like it doesn't have anything to do with him.
Nah, I'll go in the bottle. Oh no,
And
hit
you
the
think
plant.
that might be because it doesn't have anything to do with him?
You gotta be careful with the
Plus,
bottles.
the evidence he left behind was a little too...
Oh, dude,
how
if
can
I
put
could
it?
run.
Overt.
Okay, this
He
is my chance.
consciously chose to use the extension cord,
Oh no, there's two people.
knowing it could connect him to the murder.
You should
At
put it on the
least,
easiest difficulty.
that's how I
if
see
you want it easy.
And Byakuya, when you found out the murder took place in the boys' locker room, it seemed to rattle you.
I missed
and
all
then
my
again,
shots,
when you
dude.
found out Chihiro was actually a guy, if you really were the killer,
I didn't know there was
that
two
stuff
people
wouldn't
next
have
to
had
each
any
other.
effect on you.
So that's your thinking, huh? Well, it bothers me that you don't have more concrete reasons, but it's fine. I guess I'll mark it as correct for the time being.
Mark it as correct?
He's right. I am not the culprit. I just happened
Yeah, that was
to come
stupid,
across the
alright.
corpse in the girls' locker room and decided to alter it.
Are you fucking with us right now?
Okay, I know exactly
No,
what
I
to
am
do,
not
guys. I know trust me, you
with
gotta
you
trust
right
me.
now.
That's literally, that's funny. The fuck? Are you fucking with us right now? No, I am not effing with you right now, bitch.
I'm telling you the
fuck?
truth.
Well, I find it...
I may have you trying. I just find it funny the fact that he said effing and not fucking.
Very hard to believe.
I say
Go
it
ahead.
every time.
Find it very hard to believe.
If you're really telling the truth, then why? Why do you do that to his body?
My reasons hardly matter right now.
I gotta go. I gotta
Uncovering
go.
the culprit is much more important, wouldn't you say? Now then, if it wasn't me, who was it?
Well, I
How
don't
do I
think I
wanna
can
do
say
this?
for sure without talking about it a little more.
We're seriously gonna
Bottles.
keep going?
It's all about
We're
the
all
bottles.
good, aren't we? I thought it was clear Byakuya did it.
No, I'm with Makoto. If there's any doubt whatsoever, we need to explore every possibility. Because
No,
if we're
don't look this
wrong,
way.
we all die here.
Don't look this way.
That's
Sam.
true. Very well then.
Why is there
I'm
so
with
many
you too.
people here?
Damn straight. Count me in.
Yeah, you go over there.
Do you not have a mind of your own?
Of course I do. What am I, an ant or something?
Anyway, let's discuss this all as a group one more time. We still have time to make our decision.
That's very true.
Our lives are all on the line.
Excellent.
How do
Then
they know
shall
I'm
we
here,
resume
bro?
our
Why?
game
I
of
threw
hide and
bottles over
seek?
there. No, I don't want to open that right now. I'm out of here. I'm escaping into the water.
I got it!
Woo! Let's go. Yeah, y'all see me. Y'all see me. Oh, they still throwing grenades in here? Really, y'all? Oh, there's more.
The dumbbell. They have to be strong to pick up the dumbbell.
Isn't there a single clue that might lead us to who did it?
Well, clues are one thing, but... Did nobody get a look at the killer?
I'm sure if
I'm gonna
someone
take
saw
all
the
of you down the
killer,
same
they
way.
would have said something by now.
Perhaps someone saw the victim at some point. Even that might be enough for now.
Yeah. All we need right now is any
Stupid.
kind of new info.
It's over. It's all over.
You want to know who saw the killer?
And only the kid. It's not like they're just gonna turn themselves in. Game over, man.
Game over!
No! Not game over!
Isn't there a single clue that, well,
Did nobody get... I'm sure if someone saw the killer...
perhaps someone saw the victim at some point?
Yeah. All we need right now is any kind of new info.
No.
Shoot!
I feel like it's only
Isn't there a single clue that might lead us to who did
No!
it?
Shoot!
Come on. Which one is it?
Isn't there a single clue?
Well, did nobody get... I'm sure if someone saw the...
Perhaps someone saw the victim.
Yeah.
It's over. You want to know who saw the
killer? And only...
No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong.
It was.
I believe someone else did see the victim before he was murdered. What do you think, Celeste?
Oh, yes!
Now that you mention it, yes. I did see him.
Huh? Really?
Oh, but I suppose only Makoto knows about this.
The fact that she says Makoto and not Makoto.
The rest of you had no idea.
Where's the controller? Oh,
That is
it's
why
right
you're
there.
all making such ugly noises.
Whatever! Just hurry up and tell us!
It was last night, right before nighttime. I saw Chihiro in the dormitory warehouse. I saw him stuffing a track jacket into a duffel bag. And then, I assume, he headed off to exercise.
Oh, oops. I didn't mean to do that. I'm out of
Jacket
here.
in a duffel bag. But we didn't find anything like that at the murder scene.
It seems likely that the culprit destroyed them to get rid of any evidence.
And that is when he said something that struck me as rather odd.
Stupid people, bro.
Chihiro told me he was in a hurry. But why would he be in a hurry? Only if someone were waiting for him, I should think.
So, Mr. Fujisaki was on his way to meet with someone, and then they were going to work out together?
But Hina and I had invited him to exercise with us plenty of times, and he always declined.
Probably because he was afraid you'd find out the secret he was hiding, right?
The entrance.
Which means that conversely, he must have trusted whoever he was meeting with very much. Enough so that he was willing to risk his secret being revealed.
What a marvelous friendship! The point is, whoever he met up with is the culprit, right?
I didn't shoot
So we just
anybody.
gotta figure out who it was.
But knowing what we know, I can't even guess.
No. You already have what you need to make the connection.
What's up, bro?
Huh?
Oh, you're at the
You
stairs
know
of the
who
church?
the killer is.
Yeah.
Seriously?
Who is it? Who's
Wait,
the killer?
no! This is
Think
friendly
back to the
fire!
track
Go,
jacket and duffel
there's a
bag
wine
the
over
killer
here.
disposed of.
Please don't step on my mind.
Focus on the details of these
Okay, good.
items, and it
Well,
should
you're
become
not-
obvious
I don't want
who
you to
was
spoil
waiting
it.
for him.
Are you sure about that?
But I died.
You really think we can
Rip.
figure out who did it based on two pieces of evidence that we don't have?
What? You want to track down some fingerprints or something?
Even if we had the equipment for that, we wouldn't know how to use it.
As was noted, the evidence is already gone. There's nothing to get fingerprints from.
Maybe, but we can make certain
What?
inferences if we just take the time to talk it out.
Easy for you to say. But fine. Celeste,
Bag.
did you notice anything special about the
Why
bag
is
or
this campaign
jacket?
just so good?
The bag was just a normal duffel bag from the warehouse. All the bags in there are the same, so I can't imagine what would make that one special.
Well, if I remember right, there was a decent variety of tracksuits to choose from. Do you think there might be some connection between the culprit and Chihiro's jacket?
Perhaps. Let's explore that and talk a bit more about the jacket he took.
It looks blue.
Let's go, Ghost. Let's go. Okay.
Alright, let's go straight for it. Let's see, bro.
Front seat.
First of all, we know where Chihiro was headed. He was on his way to go exercise. So next we have to ask, why did he choose the specific tracksuit that he did?
What do you mean, the specific tracksuit?
I got it! He picked that tracksuit because it matched the one the culprit was wearing.
So, what you're saying is, the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as him?
Shoot!
I'm back.
First
I did
of
the
all,
mission.
he was
Let's
on
go,
his way,
baby.
so next we have to ask, why did he choose?
What do you mean, this?
I got it!
It matched the one.
So, what? The killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as him? My tracksuit is black.
Shoot! First of all,
Blinky was on his way to go exercise. So next we have to ask, why did he choose the specific...
What do you mean,
I got it! It matched the one.
So, the killer was wearing the same blue. My tracksuit is black.
I don't even have a tracksuit. 'Cause exercising sucks.
I have a white tracksuit, personally. I got it from the warehouse, if you must know.
Did any of that really help us get any closer to figuring out who the culprit is?
No way. Not a chance.
Tell you, Rodolfo, bro.
First of all, Blinky was on his way, so next week, why did he choose this?
What do you mean,
I got it! It matched the one.
So, the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as him? My tracksuit is black.
Shoot!
I refuse to give up yet!
Come on.
First of all, Blinky was on his way, so next week, why did he choose?
What do you mean,
I got it! It matched the one.
So, what? The killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as him? My tracksuit is black.
I don't even have a tracksuit. 'Cause exercising sucks.
I have a white tracksuit, personally. I got it from the warehouse, if you must...
Did any of that really help us?
No way. Not a chance.
You heard him, right? What he just said without even realizing it? First of all, we know where Chihiro was headed. He was on his way to go exercise. So next we have to ask, why did he choose the specific tracksuit that he did?
What do you mean, the specific tracksuit?
I got it! He picked that tracksuit because it matched the one the culprit was wearing.
So, what you're saying is, the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as him?
Okay.
Shoot!
First of all, we know where Chihiro was headed. He was on his way to go exercise. So next we have to ask, why did he choose the specific tracksuit that he did?
What do you mean, the specific tracksuit?
I got it! He picked that tracksuit because it matched the one the culprit was wearing.
So, what you're saying is, the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as him? My tracksuit is black.
Boys. Prison break.
I don't even have a tracksuit. 'Cause exercising sucks.
I have a white tracksuit, personally. I got it from the warehouse, if you must know.
Did any of that really help us get any closer to figuring out who the culprit is?
No way. Not a chance.
First of all, we know he was on his way, so next week, why did he choose?
What do you mean, the
Celeste
specific
was the only one that
tracksuit?
knew
I got it!
what color
He
his
picked
tracksuit
that
was,
tracksuit
but
because
Mondo just said
it
was
matched the
blue.
one the culprit was.
So, what you're saying, the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as...
How would he know?
No, that's wrong.
How would you know?
Hold on a second, Mondo. What did you just say?
Huh? What'd I say?
When Celeste testified a few minutes ago, she said... She never said anything about the jacket's color. So why did you say Chihiro's blue tracksuit?
Oh, shit.
What are you... just...
Hey, Celeste.
Thank you.
What color was Chihiro's tracksuit?
As a matter of fact, it was blue.
And before we began the trial, did you tell anyone that?
The only one I told about any of this was you.
Then, Mondo, how did you know what color Chihiro's tracksuit was?
Because I just...
I'm sure he saw the clothes at some point in the investigation.
No, that can't be it. The bag and clothes were surely disposed of by the time we began our investigation.
Oh, not Mondo.
And the only reason he could have known what color the tracksuit was... It's
Sherry. Are you talking about Chihiro?
I accidentally just did that.
So, how about it? Did you see the tracksuit or didn't you?
He walked past me, and he was carrying the tracksuit in his hands.
No, that can't be it either. According to Celeste's testimony, when Celeste noticed it, Chihiro made a point of making sure the jacket was completely in the bag. If you just ran into him briefly, you couldn't possibly have seen what color the tracksuit was.
Yeah.
You go, bro.
It would appear you've dug your own grave.
Perhaps. But you handed him the shovel, didn't you? That's why you said what you did. Focus on the tracksuit and it'll be obvious who he met with? What a bunch of nonsense.
Ah, now I understand.
Y'all want to do something?
It was all one big bluff, wasn't it? Your true intention was to draw a slip of the tongue from the culprit.
Yeah, sure.
That's why you said you
I'm
knew
going
who
up the
did
rope.
it, to put them on edge.
That's right. However, Mondo was my target all along.
Are you on
I had my
prison break?
suspicions about him from the very beginning.
But why? What made you so suspicious?
That's a good question. There was a certain... Once I picked...
You notice such a tiny detail?
Oh, that was actually it?
Are you a witch? She's a witch! You're positively frightful!
No, I'm not the frightful one. Not nearly as frightful as someone capable of murdering a friend.
Mondo, was it really you? Did you really kill Chihiro?
I didn't kill anyone! You've been all over me, judging everything I say, putting words in my mouth. What gives you the right to treat me like a goddamn criminal?
Yeah, he would never do something like that. This is a false accusation.
It's true. My reasoning on that is pretty shaky.
That was fast.
Well, this does present us with a problem. It seems we are all out of leads.
All right, go!
My time has nearly come. That's what my little ghost friend is telling me.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. Hifumi, weren't you telling me you'd found some evidence?
Really? What kind of evidence?
Goku, no!
Actually,
I didn't know Goku was gay.
Now that I'm thinking about it here calmly, it might not be
You're
all
pretty
that
good,
relevant.
Ghost. I'm pressing square,
Does
you're
your
good.
confidence just get up and walk away? It's fine, man. Just tell us.
If you really insist, then... Here it is.
What do you have there?
It happens to be an e-handbook. I found it laying on the ground, so I scooped it up.
I got it! We know Chihiro's handbook was missing from the scene of the crime, right?
For a fact.
For a fact indeed. I was totally sure I'd found it.
Then it must hold some clue about the culprit, right?
Well, that's what I was hoping. But it's busted. It won't even turn on.
I imagine the culprit broke it to get rid of any evidence after the murder.
That's odd. I didn't think the handbooks were quite so fragile.
You're right. They're not. They're totally waterproof and shock resistant. It would take an awful lot to break one.
And yet, this one does appear to be broken, as is Leon's, sitting useless in the main hall. For all your confidence, that is a remarkably high failure rate.
Do you think there might be some kind of mystery in there somewhere? How?
That was the dumbest thing you've ever gonna do.
I got it! You already told us before that the handbook has one weak point, didn't you?
Yeah! You remember that? Sure, maybe I let that slip, but I never told anyone what the weak...
But if the handbook is supposed to never break, and two of them broke in quick succession, then...
Then we can only assume that someone's figured out its weakness. You know what the weakness is, right, Monokuma? So, what is it?
Huh? You're asking me?
Hey, DJ,
I think it's a necessary...
Listen to me.
What do you want?
I got like, you should get Jackbox.
Why?
Because it's funny. Why not? What do you...
I got if one person have Jackbox, I'm pretty sure you can just click on one of the games, then we can join from a fucking web. That's how it works.
I know.
Piece of information if you want this to be a fair trial.
But if I tell you, and someone else decides to copy it, that would be very not good.
Just tell us already.
Don't you have one, DJ?
Why would we want to break our own handbooks?
Freaking toasty.
Yeah,
No,
I'm
DJ.
right. I'm the one with the murder. I'm the one with the murder party.
Okay, buddy.
Ew, no.
Murder party is
I want to
good,
get 7. I want to get pack 7.
I'm not getting it, so.
Oh well.
Maybe. Listen. Maybe if I come home and win my game today, and I come home in a good mood, I'll give it.
I have a weakness for pushy
How long is the
demands.
game?
But you're sure?
How long is the game? I want it
You
on
won't follow
Steam,
their
though. I don't want it
example?
on
Then allow
PlayStation.
me to make a special announcement. The weak point of my cutting-edge e-handbook is when it's exposed to high temperatures for too
Yo, give it to
long,
me on
it
Steam,
will suffer a
if you will.
meltdown and totally break.
It's on sale. It's on
I
sale.
flippin' knew it.
It's not $30 anymore. It's 20.
Yeah, because I found the handbook laying on the floor of
I
the
didn't
sauna.
order it. If you would give
The
it to me,
temperature in the sauna can reach over 200 degrees.
it would be until the 5th,
Strange
so
how
tomorrow.
you don't
because
get
that's when the
burnt,
sale ends.
huh? It's because as your sweat evaporates, it creates a cooling layer of air around your skin. If the hot air of the sauna were somehow pushed directly onto your skin, you'd definitely get fried. That layer of air would get blown away. That's why you may feel a burning when you move around. So when you're in a sauna, make sure to keep nice and still.
Wow, interesting. I learned one new fact today.
That is a mere trifling speck of knowledge.
Anyway, if you found the victim's handbook in the sauna, then the killer
Hey,
must have been
Tails.
purposely trying to raise its
You know what
temperature in order
Jackbox
to
is?
break it.
Yeah.
Meaning
Would you
the
wanna play
culprit
with us if I
somehow
got
knew
it?
its weakness.
But how'd they find
I mean, I
out?
will have to buy it.
Monokuma
you
said he
wouldn't?
didn't tell anyone,
It's
right?
down to Mondo.
Indeed.
It's a web app, like right, DJ. You can go on it from the web.
Yeah.
If I got it,
Yeah.
because I did it before with DJ.
Okay, well, this is some dumb shit. It was either Taco or freaking Mondo because this motherfucker. Because they were the ones that were up all night in the fucking saunas.
The mystery.
What if they found out by accident?
What do you mean by accident?
What if the killer took their own handbook into the sauna, not knowing its weakness, and it broke? They'd realize it was broken, of course, and it wouldn't be hard to figure out why. And once they had Chihiro's handbook, they knew they had an easy way to dispose of it.
I won't say it's not possible, but who would have done something like that? I don't know of anyone who took their handbook into the sauna.
I might know someone who did.
Whoa, seriously?
I think the one who may have taken their handbook into the sauna was...
Cook!
Mondo.
What does freedom mean to you? I believe that freedom is the ability to make your own choices about your life.
Here's my answer. Mondo, your handbook got broken in the sauna, didn't it?
What? Why? Why do you keep accusing him?
Mondo and Taka had an endurance contest in the sauna not too long ago, remember? And for the contest, Mondo just so happened to keep his school uniform on. But little did he realize, he'd also left his handbook in one of his uniform pockets. And when it was all over, Mondo discovered that taking your handbook into the sauna could easily destroy it.
And even if nothing,
Wait, hold on! You've got it all wrong! He would never kill! I don't accept this! Show me the proof! The actual solid proof!
What's your argument? Oh, that's a lot.
Let's test Makoto's assertion. If what he says is correct, then Mondo, you broke your own handbook.
In other words, if Mondo's handbook is actually broken, then that proves that what Makoto said is right.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine.
Yeah, that part. I love that part.
See?
You know there's a trophy for doing
Makoto
it in
was
4
wrong
minutes
after
or
all.
under.
Mondo wouldn't hurt a fly.
Oh, well, I'm already past 4 minutes, so.
Yeah, it took me a while.
What he said you broke your own In other words,
but it's dope.
If Mondo's handbook
That's like one of my favorite missions.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just...
No, it don't.
No, that's wrong.
Wrong.
Bro, what are you saying?
Mondo, the handbook you have right now, is it really yours?
What the fuck is that supposed to mean?
The broken handbook that was in the main hall. Isn't that one actually yours?
What the heck are you talking about?
What I mean is, I think Mondo swapped his handbook out for one that actually works. I think he took Leon's handbook and replaced it with his own. After all, Monokuma said himself that Leon's handbook never should have broken.
That's right! The punishment it suffered wasn't
nearly
enough to destroy it.
So then,
you get shot
the
by
broken
him?
handbook in the main hall is actually Mondo's, which would mean that the handbook Mondo has right now is actually Leon's. Yes?
Bro got shot.
But doesn't that violate the school regulation that says loaning out your handbook is prohibited?
Well, here's how I look at it. There is a rule about loaning your handbook to another student. But if they're dead, they're not a student. It's kind of a gray area, I admit. But no worries. If anything, it just makes things more interesting. As such, I decree that exchanging handbooks with a corpse is not a violation of the rules.
Well, Mondo, if I'm wrong about this, you're welcome to say so. I'm happy to admit I made a mistake.
We're getting cornered.
But...
Son of a bitch. What's wrong, bro? Come on. Tell him he's wrong. You are wrong. You have to be wrong.
We got
Everything
cornered.
you just said is wrong.
Come
you
on.
made it all up.
Okay, then why don't we look back on this case one more time, from the beginning? That way, everything will become clear, and we'll all see if I was right or wrong.
Closing argument. I made you look. And I made you look. I'm here to pick up a cupcake.
Even with nothing, oh, that I made you look. That I made you look.
What now? I killed them all here. Am I supposed to kill everyone in the mission?
What do you mean everyone?
Like every person in the mission.
Did you plant the bombs?
Oh.
That's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
Hopefully it won't take you that long.
Yeah, planted that bomb.
The killer is you! First, let's take a look back to before the incident. Last night, Celeste saw Chihiro in the warehouse, correct? At the time, she was apparently stuffing something into a duffel bag. That something was a blue tracksuit. You can confirm this, right, Celeste? With bag in hand, Chihiro headed out, even though it was officially nighttime. She made her way to the locker room, specifically the boys' locker room. But how could the victim, who was apparently a girl, access the boys' locker room? Simple, because she was really a he, which is why he was able to use his own e-handbook to gain entrance to the boys' locker room. Once inside, he met with someone there. And the person he met was the one who killed him. It seems likely that the killer grabbed the nearby dumbbell, approached the unsuspecting Chihiro,
you're good to go, but I don't know where you're gonna go.
And that's where the bloodstains on the poster and carpeting in the boys' locker room came from.
Like we're going all the way back, Ghost. Oh.
It was likely in the heat of the moment.
I didn't plant that.
The body was arranged, but the murder itself felt unplanned. Which is why the killer hurried to try and hide the act. First, pulling up the bloodstained carpet, then removing the bloody poster. The killer is you! which is why the killer hurried to try and hide the act. First, then removing the bloody poster, and finally carrying the corpse into the girls' locker room. A girl's handbook was necessary to get into the locker room, of course. But this alone doesn't prove that the killer was necessarily a girl.
Rescue Alejandro.
After all, Sayaka and Junko's handbooks had been placed in the main hall. Using one of those, a boy could get into the girls' locker room without much problem.
Again.
The killer is you!
Oh, okay.
After all, you... Here's exactly what happened. After all, using one of those...
There we go.
And that's exactly how the killer did it. With the carpet and the poster they brought with them, they got to work. They changed the layout of the boys' and girls' locker room in what you might call a crime scene switch. That could have been the end of things, but no. Byakuya discovered the body and decided to intervene in the situation, making things even more complicated. So, after stumbling on the crime scene, he went and grabbed the extension cord from the library, and then he got to work. He used the cord to string up Chihiro's lifeless body.
So, or...
Then, using the victim's own blood, he left a grisly message there at the scene of the crime. He wanted to create the illusion that Genocide Jack was responsible for the slaughter. The killer is you! And around the same time that Byakuya was putting together this facade, the killer, having already disposed of Chihiro's bag and other belongings, arrived at the sauna.
There's too many riot shields!
There, they planned to destroy the last piece of evidence, Chihiro's handbook.
For real, y'all. For real.
And just as the killer expected, the steamy sauna was enough to ruin the electronic gadget. Somehow, the killer knew that the handbook couldn't stand up to the heat of the sauna. And the reason they knew that is because the sauna had already wrecked their own handbook. And that's how it all played out. Isn't that right, Mondo Arata?
Dang. He caught his ass red-handed.
Wait! No! This can't be right! Where's your evidence? Yeah! Where's your evidence? You need evidence! You need proof! Without any proof, you can't pin any of this on him!
Nice. My boys, get 'em! Jack, DJ.
What?
You wanna play Shangri? Cause since we did Ascension.
Wait for Big Dog.
I know. We need 4 players anyway for it. Bro, we did the Ascension Easter egg at like around 6, dude. But it took us forever to get wonder weapons, so it took us to run like 22.
Show me some evidence. You're wrong. I won't listen. I refute you. False. Show me some evidence. I won't listen. I refuse to vote. Show me some evidence. You're wrong. I won't listen. I refute you. False. Show me some evidence. I won't listen. You're corrupt. I refuse to vote. I refute you. False. You're corrupt. Show me some evidence. I won't listen. Show me some evidence. You're wrong. I won't listen. I refute you.
Who's here?
Show me some evidence.
This should prove it.
What? Oh,
I
he's
was one heart. I was gonna die.
If my thinking so far is right, Mondo must have replaced his broken handbook with Leon's. In which case, we can just check each of our handbooks right now. Once we do that, we'll...
We don't gotta do that.
Huh?
Yeah. Yeah, I did it. I killed him.
Oh shit.
Oh, they out.
We got it.
Right side? Alright.
Kaboom.
Oh! They're on us!
Armored
freaks. Armored freaks.
Homeboy.
Bro?
Out.
Bro! What are you saying?
I got no choice, man.
Oh!
After hearing all that, I gotta just... give up.
Hi, Dad.
Go ahead, Monokuma. Get it over with. Ask for the goddamn verdict.
Roger that.
Wait! Hold on!
No waiting! No holding on!
Boys. This
time for the moment we've all been
die.
waiting for. Grab your lever and give it a
No
yank!
dying on my
Who
watch.
will you elect as the Blackened this time
Go,
around?
boys.
Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be?
What if I choose? What if I choose like the wrong one?
Freak
Oh,
all
yeah,
of you.
doesn't let me choose. And Mondo. Oh no. Who? No, my God, not him, bro. Not you, bro.
What?
Oh.
Unbelievable.
Nice, dude. Kaboom.
Sorry.
What is this?
Oh, he's mad.
Oh, chill!
Now then. Actually... Ha!
Bozos. Freaking bozos, freaking else, dude.
Weak.
Die. Oh, nah, brah. Oh, no! Oh!
Hey,
Bruh.
What?
I'm sorry. But...
Booty. Stupid idiot. Bozo. Right. Oh.
That's right. I want to change.
Bozo. Oh. Right. Alright. Bozo continue.
Hey,
Stupid.
Yeah, that's right.
Ah, right, show, dude.
Oh, this is.
Uh-huh.
This is some anime backstory vibes right now. This is actually depressing. What the fuck?
Correct. Indeed. Certainly.
Oh, so he dragged him to the... Oh, you bit. Oh, okay. That's some shit.
But...
Let me... Okay. Now that's just nice. If he left them there, they all would have knew, but he put her over there. He put him over there to keep the secret that he was a she. So, that was
because
B. How are you alive? I think there's a Molotov.
Yeah.
I knew it.
What is this? You're wrong!
Don't make me repeat myself.
Bro, I didn't want to shoot you. You went in front of my bullet and I shot the last dude. God, bro.
Hey,
Stupid. Oh! Oh! Oh!
What? How did we get to this level, okay? So, we were talking about shit in the dining hall, and he just comes out and says, my brother died. And he's the one that did it. Okay, this is just... Bro, how do you just...
Nice.
His brother.
Okay.
Died.
Come on, boys.
Alright.
Oh, y'all still here, huh? When we killed all y'all still active, huh? Freaking L's. What the? Bro. Great. Die.
Okay.
I'm trying to rope down now. It won't let me. It doesn't have a prompt. This is supposed to have the prompt. Oh my god, bro.
I just... Don't fuck with me. I just... I just...
I'm sorry.
Huh? But I want to change.
You piece of... What? What?
Huh?
What?
No! What's wrong?
Damn you!
I just wanted to...
Yeah, that's right. You son of a bitch!
Oh my gosh.
Killed him. I killed Chihiro. Even after all this time, I'm still just as weak as I've always been. And thanks to that, I did something I can never take back.
Yep.
It can't be.
Well now, well now, well now, well now.
Ridiculous.
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment. Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
Sorry, man. I couldn't keep the promise we made. From one man to another.
Oh no! Mondo! No! He was like one of my favorite characters. Mondo! He's like one of my favorites. Oh no, Mondo! Fuck, man. What the fuck? What is this? Not the hair. What is that? The Cage of Death? Sounds pretty basic. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, are they gonna drive into that? Monokuma eject. Yeah, that's cool. Is he just gonna keep spinning like that? Come on. What is he just... Oh my god. Bro, bro's just spinning, bro. Bro's just chilling. I should have took a screenshot of that. Oh my god. The fuck is this? What? Mondo butter? What? Mondo butter? Did bro really get turned into a butter? Bro got turned into butter.
this.
Naturally.
Hey. However...
What?
Honestly. There is nothing to be done.
What?
Well...
That's right.
I see.
But...
Yeah. What? Okay.
Oh, Jack. Jack.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Bro.
Correct.
DJ.
Indeed.
The objective says deliver the milk.
Hey.
Bro.
What's this?
You...
What a reference, bro. Okay. Now we just gotta wait for Jack and Xavier.
That's probably not getting on today if he hasn't gotten on yet.
What?
That's probably not getting on today if he hasn't gotten on yet.
Oh. Yeah, true.
Huh?
You guys wanna see if Killer's on?
What the heck?
Because Killer could do it with us.
Damn it!
No, they're not on either. SDX is on and he's on Black Ops 3.
How exciting!
That's the thing though, I don't want to play with SDX, bro. Good person, but I want to start from the beginning. He already has like 1,000. There's no achievement.
In the name of my family.
You're getting all riled up!
Dude! I don't know what to do, bro. It's boring without him. You wanna play some Uno? Uno Flip? DJ?
Not really.
Get on Uno Flip, bruh. We gotta wait for Jack though. But just play some Uno. I'm gonna go to the bathroom, right?
Well, anyway, like I was saying, this is a pretty good spot. Yeah, a really good spot. Anyway, isn't it amazing how that girl went and killed someone before things even had a chance to get boring? Once things really get moving, it'll be like a roller coaster. There won't be any stopping it. Fear and despair charge forward at a speed nothing can hope to match. But I must admit, I'm disappointed. I went to all the pain and effort of making you part of the group, and you couldn't play your part. You do remember you were supposed to make the first move, right? Well, no biggie. Nothing we can do about it now, so just do your best to make things more exciting from now on, okay? After all, that's what everyone wants to see. As long as you don't want to know my measurements, fire away! Ooh, my, you really took me by surprise there. I know I said you could ask anything, but... super denied, ultra denied, demonic denied! Because you see, that's my ace in the hole. And nobody'd be dumb enough to reveal that, right? No matter how close they were to their friends.
Oh, now that's saved. I'm done.